So the bucket full of chick compost was full, so I brought it out to our compost bins. Got 3 bin system. This is our active one right now. It's kind of looking sad. It's spring here, so over winter we don't do a whole lot with our compost. We got a little compost turner over there that typically occupies our winter compost. So anyways, just dumping out this chick. It's chick poop. We got a chick brooder right now. I'll bring you over there in a little bit. And we got these chicks. They're about, let's see, probably a week and a half old now. There's just gonna be some egg layers that we add to the flock. Our flock's been dwindling down a little bit, you know, just due to age and predators and so on and so forth. So always like to add more chicks to the flock, like almost every year, ideally. I like to get a mixed breed that's good for both eggs and meat. And yeah, so I'll check back in the garage. Okay, on the way to the garage. Just wanted to say I love the sunsets on our property. Just stunning. And even better with our neighbor's cows in our back pasture. Just gets me super excited to have our cows in the future. So yes. Anyways, you're gonna join me in this endeavor, cleaning out the chick pen. I might just make it into one of those little time lapses. Opted for the old dog kennel instead of the 100-gallon tank for the brooder for the chicks this time around, because our 100-gallon tank is in the garden, kind of with our mud kitchen, and I love it so much in there. It's very convenient if I don't want to go walk over and turn the hose on and all the things. So plus it was going to be kind of a hassle to clean. So I went for the dog kennel, which was an idea I saw on Facebook. And it works really well, actually. I'm very pleased with it thus far. Chicks seem to be happy. Now I'm just gonna do some cat chores. Just dumping out cat water. Here it is. I need to clean it out probably soon. I had one of those fancy moving water things, but our well water is just so hard that it clogged it right up. Wasn't working very well. So opted to move back to the original cat waterer for now. And just kind of have a nice little office room for them in here. I have a double hookup for our spigot here in the stable that I need to get hooked up, because I only have one hose. The hose we're hooked up for the garden is hooked up to the spigot in the stable, and I can't, it's a heck of a thing to unhook it up because you have to screw it on really tight with one of those wrench things. And so I just gotta hook up. We have one of the dividers that would make it so I could either use the hose or use the spigot. So I just got to get that hooked up. Probably do that tomorrow. Just feeding the cats here. They've got one of these nifty little things to keep their food fresh. Their food water. I opened up and cleaned out this cabinet for them. They seem to really like to climb up in there, so I put their little bed in there too. Can you see it? Yes. And then Aristotle and I made this cat house for them out of a box. It's got windows and everything. Put a little towel in there. And then they just got a chair. They love to sunbathe in those windows. They've got a little cat door that goes into the rest of the stable. And in the winter, if it gets super cold, we'll heat this office. The office itself heats up. But this, the stable isn't heated. The chickens normally are in the pasture, but we had some flooding this winter. And just haven't got them moved back out quite yet. Hi, ladies. Oh, I should have wore shoes. It's okay. Just gotta give them a little bit of water. And I'll be out to refresh everything tomorrow. But I need to... We're using the heated water still. And just because it's still spring here and sometimes it still freezes overnight. And I don't like to switch the waters out. It's for sure not gonna freeze. But the heated water, good night, ladies. Oh, I need to show you guys. See, they're in the stall. There's a few of them, a couple different places. Anyways, yeah, I don't like to switch out the water. See, here's the spigot. This is the hose that's hooked up for the garden. So I need to put the double on there so I can also fill it up instead of lugging water from the house. It's only been a couple weeks since I turned on the hose for the garden. But anyways, so I need to hook that up so I can easy access for water in here for the cats. But the chickens won't be in here much longer. We were gonna move them over today, but it didn't happen. So hopefully here tomorrow, we'll be able to move the chickens out to the pasture. Gonna have them in the mobile coop so they can run around. Technically they're not free ranging, but in the mobile coop they'll have fresh pasture every day because we'll just move it. So they'll be much happier out there. Here's our dog Lady. Hi, Lady. Yes. So I just wanted to bring you guys with me to update you on... That's about all it takes for our chores right now, is just checking on the cats, the chickens, the chicks, and then keeping Lady fed and watered all day. And that's about it. So it's pretty easy right now. Our neighbor's cows that are in the pasture there, we don't have to do anything about them. He takes care of them. We got an automatic waterer, and we're working on getting our pasture, reseeding it and getting it really flourishing. So yeah, it's just been a really good time here in the spring. Our apple trees, our currants, our cherries, our just tons and tons of things are blooming and blossoming and getting ready to produce fruit. So that's really exciting. We're harvesting nettle and we're harvesting our rhubarb and some of our asparagus and sorrel and did I say nettle already? Probably. Anyways, there's a few different things we're harvesting right now already, which is super great, especially since most of them are just hands-off producing on their own, which is optimal. Really working on building out our food forest and foraging on the property. I'm still doing a veggie garden, of course, but man, is it much more hands-on than doing a food forest. So anyways, oh, here, let's go in the garage. I'm in the process of cleaning the garage. May or may not do a video for you guys of that. I've already made a lot of progress. But here's the chick setup. They're so cute. All right. I put that little roosting bar in there thinking they might use it, but I haven't seen them use it yet. I just put it in today. We'll see. And then I put this up there because Aristotle was really... enjoying getting into the food and the bedding and throwing it at them. So I just put it up so that they aren't startled so often. Anyways, day in the life of full refresh on the chicks coop. Mind you, I'll scrape off the top, you know, and put a little new bedding in throughout the week, but I'll only do a full reset like that, like once every week, maybe max week and a half, right? But generally I'll just kind of scrape off the top where most of the poop is and put in a little refresh every day or every other day. But now that they're getting bigger, it's definitely getting dirtier faster. It's crazy because they're only like, what, 2 weeks old, and they're already molting some of their baby feathers and growing new feathers. It's such a cool process watching them. And it's cool because if you slow down, they aren't scared of you. But if you're like trying to rush through the chores, they'll like be like, yo, what's going on? And like run away from you. Anyways, love having chicks. New life.